Welcome back, JDC family. My name is Jay. This is my Diecast Creations channel, and welcome to round 3 of week 4 of the JDC Outlaw Drags. 32 competitors have squared off over 4 weeks to see who can rack up the most points and qualify into the Sweet 16 against Outlaw Speed Shop's top 8 in his bracket. Let's finish this off and see who our entries are gonna be. First up at the line in the left lane, we got Wicked Small Garage driving that Porsche Carrera. This is a make or break it moment for this man. He needs to go all the way to try to secure a spot in the top 8. And it's not even guaranteed that that will do it, but we shall see. In the right lane, we got Asco in that Plymouth Barracuda. I believe he has punched his ticket, but we shall see what happens here as we kick off round 3 in week 4 of the JDC Outlaw Series. Both of these cars spin the tires coming out of the gate, and Wicked Small Garage feels the urgency, takes a small lead here early as we approach the quarter mark on the track, and both of these cars fire up and get up to speed. Both of these cars are about a third of the way down the track. One of them is going to taste victory today. We shall see who it's gonna be. There is also a track championship on the line. Your points leader, Wolf Good, was knocked out last round, so this should really be a mix-up here. If one of these top guys can make a run at the finals here, they could take the points lead, and we'll see what happens, because Wicked Small Garage in that Wicked Small Porsche comes back to the race lead and starts to pull on that Barracuda of Asco. And look at this, folks. He is getting it done. Wicked Small Garage crosses the line and moves on to the next round. Race number 2 is ready to go. In the left lane, you got Outlaw Speed Shop's favorite to win this whole tournament in the Hemi Cuda DT99 race. And he's coming out strong here. In the right lane, you got Superbird Diecast in that Plymouth Superbird, and he's got to go all the way, I believe, to make his name known and make it into the top 8. We'll see what happens. He has a sense of urgency, pulling out to a short race lead right out of the gate. But DT99 race is pacing him. He's not letting him out of his sights, and look at this. He brings it back up. He brings it back up even with that Superbird. They're sitting right past the quarter mark, door handle to door handle, bumper to bumper as we rocket down the track, approaching halfway, and DT99 race is saying, put a sock in it. All the haters that have had anything to say about this Hemi Cuda misfiring early in the rounds, telling them to shut it. But Superbird pulls back up even, and look at this. He's got the run on the right side, pulls out to a 1 car length lead as we approach the last straight here, and it's not over, folks. This is a great race. DT99 race pulls back up even as we look down the straight, and the Hemi Cuda of DT99 race has the momentum, crosses the finish line, moves on to the next round. Next up at the line, race number 3 is ready to go, and we have another all or nothing moment. In the left lane, you got BP Custom Creations driving that Deuce Roadster. He has to win this round. He has to win this week, I believe, if he wants to try to punch his ticket into the top 8. Let's see what happens, because he is going up against the Godfather, Boston's finest himself, Eddie from Simple Customs, in that Shelby Daytona Coupe, and Ben knows it. He does not sleep one bit. Rockets out to a 1 car length lead early here in the race. He said he wants to cover Eddie by at least 6 car lengths before they get to the 3/4 mark. We'll see if that happens. We will see if that happens. I think he may have made a quick engine swap over the night. Ben lives in Japan and has access to overnight parts like no one else's business. He might have put a 2JZ in that Deuce Roadster because this thing is flying. Oh my goodness gracious. He pulls out to a 4 car length lead as he approaches the halfway mark, and he extends it again. He extends it to a 5 car length lead. Is he gonna get the 6 that he predicted before the 3/4 mark? No, he is not. And Eddie starts to close, but he might have gapped him enough that it's gonna be hard to cover. They both roll 6s, which is good for Ben because Eddie is running out of time. It's gonna have to be now or never for the Godfather, and it looks like it's not gonna happen. BP Custom Creations pulls off the huge upset and moves on to the next round. The final race in round 3 of week 4. In the left lane, you got Dane Self driving that Scion FRS. He was a late bloomer here in the tournament, but came out hot last week, and he is making another run towards the finals here. In the right lane, we've had a very strong competitor, your runner-up from week 2, Road Warrior John in that 55 Chevy Bel Air. He has punched his ticket, I believe, into the top 8, and he says he's not done. He's still got a sour taste in his mouth from that runner-up spot, and he wants a track championship here. He wants the track championship. Wolf Good took a hard blow last round and got knocked out. Still extended his championship lead by 3 more points, but we'll see if anybody can weather the storm and end up on top when all the smoke clears. We shall see, and Road Warrior John drops the hammer in that 55. He must have added a supercharger or something to this car overnight. But Dane Self said, no, don't count me out. That Scion power is spooling up. Twin turbos are in effect, and Dane brings it back up, bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle. The left lane has the momentum. Is he gonna keep it up? Road Warrior John purges the system, hits the nitrous button, pulls back out to a 1 car length lead as we approach the final stretch here. John is at the line. Can Dane pull off a Hail Mary and come around the left side? He makes a run, but comes up short as Road Warrior John transfers on to the next round. Well. Week 4 has definitely thrown a wrench in the works for a lot of competitors who thought they had it locked up. We have just finished up round 3, and now we're heading into the semifinals. This should get interesting. Stay tuned. Let's get them lined up and see who moves on. Welcome to JDC Raceway in the semifinals of week 4 of the JDC Outlaw Series. We got a heavy hitter in the right lane here, but in the left lane, Wicked Small Garage is making his run at the finals, hanging on by a thread, trying to secure the top 8 to move on to the Sweet 16. And in the right lane, Outlaw Speed Shop made it known early this was his favorite to win the whole tournament. Reality is either going to strike or get strike down here as we move on and see what happens here with DT99 racing at Hemi Cuda, and he knows it. He knows it. It's got to happen now. He pulls out to a 1 car length lead over Wicked Small Garage, and look at this. He is firing on all cylinders, pulls out to a 2 car length lead, extends that lead. and he needs to make it happen. He knows he needs to make it happen. Wicked Small Garage just might not have enough motor in that Porsche to keep up with this supercharged Hemi. He starts to close. I don't know if Jimmy missed a shift there or he just got out of the throttle a little bit. He had to pedal the car, but he gets back in it, extends the stretch down to the 3/4 mark, and he's still holding 2 car lengths, but Wicked Small Garage closes the gap to 1. Can Jimmy from DT99 Race close it out? Yes, he can. Wicked Small Garage makes a run at the line, but runs out of steam as Jimmy from DT99 Race advances on to the finals of week 4. Welcome back to the semi-finals of week 4. We have a very interesting race going on here. In the left lane, you got BP Custom Creations in that Deuce Roadster. He is living on a prayer. He is living on a prayer. He needs to win this whole week to make his ticket punched into the Sweet 16. But in the right lane, you got Road Warrior John in that 55 Chevy, and he has already claimed his spot. But he's looking for a track championship. He is looking for a track championship. Let's see who ends up winning this race here and moving on to the next round, to the finals. Road Warrior John comes out a little hotter than Ben. Ben may have not spooled up the turbo on that car, but it looks like it kicks back in. I found out that he actually did a 2JZ swap in this Deuce Roadster, which I was very surprised that he would go that route. But he said he took out so much weight out of this thing that it only made sense to add that VTEC power in on this car and make it ride. But look at this. That Chevy starts to roll. Road Warrior John drops the hammer on that Deuce Roadster and starts to leave him in the dust. He starts to leave him in the dust. He pulls out to a 3-car length lead here as we just passed halfway. And Ben's going to have to make it happen because he is losing ground real quick, running out of time on the track. Let's see if he can get it done. Let's see if he can come back from this deficit, and it's not looking good. Road Warrior John extends the gap by 1 more, pulling out to a 4-car length lead and puts the nail in the coffin, rolling a 5, crossing the line, eliminating BP Custom Creations, and moving on to the finals of week 4. I don't think many words need to be said about what's about to happen here. The smoke's gonna fly, the sparks are gonna fly, the fans are gonna cheer. Well, let's see who wins the finals for week 4. Let's get them lined up. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, JDC family, and welcome to the finals of week 4. We got a barn burner at the line. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. In the left lane, you got DT99 racing at Plymouth Hemi Cuda. In the right lane, Road Warrior John in the 55 Chevy Bel Air. Now, 2 things can happen here. If John wins this race, he claims the track championship. If DT99 Race wins this race, there will be a 3-way tie for the track championship, which we will have to sort out moving forward. But between Wolf Good, Road Warrior John, and DT99 Race, that would be a 3-way tie. Let's see if that is even going to be a situation that needs to be dealt with. And DT99 Race says you better get your math right because it's going to have to happen. It is going to have to happen. Road Warrior John has different ideas as he pulls out to the race lead. And look at this. As a finals, it is going back and forth real quick here as these guys do not want to give. They do not want to give an inch. And DT99 Race comes back to the lead. Comes back to the lead by a nose, but not for long as Road Warrior John closes the gap, brings it up, bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle, just past halfway. And DT99 Race pulls back out. Pulls out to a 1-car length lead as we approach the 3/4 mark. And look at this, folks. It is a back and forth battle as Road Warrior John brings it back up even, coming down the final stretch. Who is it gonna be? Both of these cars are flying. They're both about the same speed. We're coming down to the final stretch here. They both roll a 1. Both of these cars are at the line. Who is gonna be your Week 4 champion? DT99 Race gets the run. And this is your winner of Week 4, folks. And that is gonna mix up the points heavily. Let me do some math to make sure I have my predictions correct. And we'll have to sort out who your track champion at JDC Raceway in the JDC Outlaw Series is. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the smoke has settled on Week 4. Your Week 4 champion winner is DT99 Race in that Hemi Cuda. But the points have been mixed up quite a bit, folks. We have a 3-way tie between Jimmy, DT99 Race, Road Warrior John, and Wolf Good for the track championship. A lot of folks would say go with the guy that got the win, but that's not how we do it here because there's 2 people that have a win. And we're going to mix it up. We're going to make it interesting. I said in the beginning it's going to be best 2 out of 3. So we are going to expand the racetrack to 3 lanes. We're going to run these bad boys down the wire and see who claims the track championship and the rest of the podium. Stay tuned. Let's line them up. Welcome back to the start line in your tiebreaker race for JDC Raceway Track Championship in the JDC Outlaw Series. We still have the same setup, folks. The right lane is going to be the red die. The middle lane on the track will be the same that it's been, the purple dice. We've added in this yellow die for the far left lane, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, the tension is thick. You could cut it with a knife. We are at the start line. We have to imagine that that far left lane is paved, but I didn't want to build a whole nother drag strip just for one race. So we're going to get right to it. In the left lane, you got Wolf Good in that 70 Dodge Charger. He dominated the majority of this tournament, but he came up short in Week 4 and left the door open for the following competitors to step in. In the middle lane, you have Road Warrior John in that 55 Chevy Bel Air. Strong showing in Week 2 and Week 4. Consistently racking up points and putting himself in position to try to claim this track championship. And in the right lane, you got Outlaw Speed Shop's favorite. He called it early that DT99 Race would take the money and run. He was slacking a bit early in the series, but stepped his game up recently in Week 4 to take the win and lock himself into this race. Let's see how this kicks off. Let's see how this kicks off, and they all come out hot. They all come out to the same launch. 2 car lengths for all 3 of these cars. The first car to claim 2 victories will win the JDC Raceway. The JDC Raceway Championship. Now the right lane goes 2 spots. The middle lane goes 1, and Wolf Good pulls out to the lead over DT99 Race with Road Warrior John trailing. This is going to get interesting, folks. This is going to get interesting because Wolf Good misses a shift here, and both of these other guys do not. DT99 Race comes out to the race lead. Road Warrior John pulls up to the bumper of Wolf Good. door handle to door handle, bumper to bumper, but it is not over, folks. Road Warrior John misses a shift. DT99 Race fires out to a 2-car length lead over him with Wolf Good in tow at the bumper just by a nose. This is a good race. This is a good race, folks. DT99 Race pulls out 2 lengths. Road Warrior John closes the gap to 1 on DT99 Race, and Wolf Good comes up to match that Hemi Cuda. And look at this, folks. Look at this. Wolf Good does what he does best this whole tournament. Powers through and comes to the race lead with DT99 Race in tow. But look at this. It's not over, folks. It's not over. Road Warrior John is still a contender here. Wolf Good is making his run, but DT99 Race edges back up, evens it out, door handle to door handle, bumper to bumper as we come down the final stretch. Would you look at that? DT99 Race gets the higher roll on the right side, but Wolf Good rolls a 6 and edges him out, taking race 1. One more win for Wolf Good and he claims the championship. Back at the line for race 2 in the tiebreaker for the finals here at JDC Raceway. We have round robin the lanes, and let's see who is going to do what they need to do and make it happen right here. DT99 Race comes out to the lead. He's got a salty taste in his mouth. He knows that he had what it took last race to make this happen, and it came up just a little short to Wolf Good in that 70 Charger. But Road Warrior John is still a force to be reckoned with. He says, y'all better not sleep on me. I am here, and I'm here to stay. But he ends up a little behind here. DT99 Race leads Wolf Good, leading Road Warrior John here as we approach the halfway mark. And DT99 Race drops the hammer, pulls a 2-car length gap on both of these guys. As we roll down the stretch. Jimmy is hungry for a win. He's gonna need to go back to back. And make this happen if it's gonna happen. And Wolf Good has something to say about it. He closes that gap to 1 car length as we keep rolling here. And this is what he's been doing the whole tournament. He starts to close as they approach the final straight. DT99 Race leads Wolf Good down that final straight, and Road Warrior John is having some issues. He is having some motor problems. DT99 Race is at the line with Wolf Good in tow. Is he going to have what it takes to put the nail in the coffin? Road Warrior John pulls up to the back bumper there, and Wolf Good has the run, comes around DT99 Race to claim the track championship. There you have it, folks. That 1970 Dodge Charger driven by Wolf Good is your JDC Raceway track champion for the JDC Outlaw Series. So here we are with your top 8 in points. First and foremost, Wolf Good in that 1970 Charger. DT99 Race in the Hemi Cuda. Road Warrior John in the 55 Chevy. In another 50 Chevy, the 57 Chevy Bel Air of Neil Cummings. Asco, all the way from Sweden, I believe, driving the Plymouth Barracuda. Rapid Nismo from the UK in that 850 Volvo wagon. Dane Self in the Scion FRS. And the Godfather, Boston's finest himself, in the Shelby Daytona Coupe, Eddie from Simple Customs. This will be your top 8. Moving on to the Sweet 16 tournament squaring off against Outlaw Speed Shop's competitors. Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned, because it's about to get good. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.